this offseason? Swarm. Well, the swarm mentality, it's definitely there. And if I go back to yesterday's game and think about the C.J. Stroud interceptions and think about the way that the defense played for the entirety of this game, this is a DeMeco Ryans victory. Does it matter who gets credit for the victory? No, it doesn't. But yesterday, because of what the team was able to do defensively, I'm giving it to DeMeco. This was, I thought, after the first drive of the game where Jalen Petrie or somebody else fell asleep at the wheel on that Rondale Moore 48-yard touchdown catch. From that point on, I thought that the defense really made it difficult for an Arizona offense that maybe doesn't have that many skill players around Kyler Murray, but it still has Kyler Murray. And Murray, I think, has looked pretty damn good in the first two games that he's been back this year. But the Texans smacked the hell out of him. Derek Stingley got an interception. Yeah, he got beat on the play. It's fine. He still caught the ball. And you had guys like Christian Harris and Blake Cashman running all over the field in a game where Denzel Perryman was wrongfully convicted and suspended by the NFL. They didn't miss him at all. I thought it was a really good performance by the defense. And now here we are trying our hardest the week of Thanksgiving to get hyped for a game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you've got thoughts on the game, 713-780-3776 call in and do text in. But I think this was a DeMeco dub. DeMeco dub Monday. Offense wasn't bad, but it made mistakes. Defense after that first drive, I thought, was pretty damn good. Sean Mapes behind the glass. Hello, sir. Good morning, afternoon. Thoughts on the game?
It's 10 o'clock.
That's why I said morning, afternoon. It's a new word. It's a new day.
It's not the afternoon. I'm doing good. Good dub. DeMeco dub might be a drop that we need.
DeMeco dub club.
Yeah, it's DeMeco dub. Basically, whenever they, score less than 30 points and win, it's a DeMeco dub. Maybe 26.
Are those the rules that we're going to have going forward?
It feels like if they win, or if they score like 24 or less and win, I feel like it's a DeMeco dub, because that means you held them under 20.
And 3 consecutive fourth down stops to close out the game.
Yes.
Those were key. It's good when your defense stops the other team from getting a first down.
Yes. And this is the Arizona Cardinals we're talking about. With Kyler Murray, they're a little bit better of a team, but you could tell some of the receivers he was throwing to, especially some of the their defensive front is not exactly awesome. I think it was pretty easy for Singletary to get out to the outside, way easier than it was for any Texans running back the last 10 weeks. Or no,
before 2 weeks, man. Devin Singletary, best running back in the NFL the last 2 weeks.
Before the Cincinnati game, no one had ever run as well as Devin Singletary had today, and definitely not yesterday. So I do think there is a little bit of playing the Cardinals, you look a little bit better. Greg Dortch was their one of their leading receivers.
All right, listen, this is going to sound perhaps problematic.
Oh no.
What? Have you ever heard of a black man named Dortch? That's all I'm saying.
Problematic.
It might be, but that is an interesting last name.
Dortch.
What is that, German?
I don't know.
I look at that and
I don't. Is he German? Is Greg?
I don't think. No, Wake Forest, not in Germany. But yeah, I had no idea who the hell that was, and I was like, wait, why is he open? And also, wait, is he their best receiver?
Yeah. That is a very Wake Forest last name, though.
He's 5'7". He's their own little Tank Dell, but he doesn't have as cool of a name.
That's all. I was thinking that too. That's all Arizona's offense is. Yeah. Kyler Murray throwing to Dortch and Hollywood Brown.
It's a great offense for the shorts. And look, there's lots of short people out there, and we don't hate you. You don't have a control over that, and it's really expensive to get leg extensions. It's really expensive. It's not fair, honestly. It's not fair. It's hard. It's hard to be a smaller man in today's world, whether you're Kyler Murray or Tank Dell or Greg Dortch. But guess what? Those guys have made it work in the NFL. If you're a short king in your car, you could do that too. If you try hard, if you work hard every day, you could be a short real king too. But shout out to our short kings.
Shout out to Napoleon.
Shout out.
The movie Napoleon.
I can't wait till that comes out.
You
know that movie.
That is so for you.
It is so for me. And it's going to, here is my apology in advance. There will be nonstop references. There will be nonstop references.
March in whatever.
Is CJ Stroud the football equivalent of Napoleon? I can't say that because he's short. Is Tank Dell at wide receiver after a game like yesterday the football equivalent of Napoleon?
I saw in the previews that he apparently fires a cannon at the Egyptian pyramids.
Nice.
That's awesome. And then people were like, actually, that never happened.
Well, it should have happened.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a movie, dude. Go watch a documentary.
I love how in the trailer as well, and yes, we'll get back to the Houston Texans, but I love how in the trailer for this movie, there's like the love interest, the significant other of Napoleon is clearly a tramp, just a tramp. And you know what? It would have been cool to be a tramp back in the 1700s, just like they shamed those short kings in 2023. Tramps not accepted in the 1700s, but hey, not a tramp, belle of the ball. DeMeco Ryans. Did you hear DeMeco Ryan's speech after the game? He's a lot more energetic when he speaks to his players than when he speaks to us, the media. Is that a problem? No, it's not. Here is DeMeco Ryan's victory speech before today, Victory Monday.
Hey, when can we not have a heartbreaker? Oh, hey, love it, man, love it. Hey, everything that could have went wrong right there, it doesn't matter. We found a way to win. Yes, sir. We found a way to win. Yes, sir. That's what good teams in this league do. Yes, sir. All right, we find a way to win. It doesn't matter. Defense, way to stand up. Yeah, all right, way to stand up. All right, hey, everything about what we do, we have each other back. All right, oh, we got your back. All right, everybody fighting for each other. We play complementary football. This is a family. We keep it tight.
Texans! Yes, sir, indeed. Texans! Swarm! We're going to do that here on out, Sean. This is the most...
After every show.
Oh, yeah. We should.
Before we leave it.
We should. Well, have you not bought in, Sean? Huh?
No, I'm bought in. It's just...
Doesn't sound bought in now.
I feel like Connor and Beard would have some complaints about us yelling swarm in the middle of their show every day.
So?
Yeah.
Listen. The rules be the rules, and there are no rules in radio. That's what I always say.
You do always say that.
I always say that.
Always confused.
There's no rules in radio.
Nothing.
Right. Yeah. Listen, here's the thing with what DeMeco said, with what I say. If you're winning, the content of your words doesn't actually matter. Can you imagine Jonathan Gannon trying to pull off the same thing? Well, actually, no, because he'd probably be himself in the middle of it, or at least perform some sort of Howard Dean-esque Bia moment like he did during the offseason. But if you're winning, doesn't matter what you say. But they are buying into what DeMeco Ryans is bringing to the table. And I thought that in a game where the Texans offense shot itself in the foot a lot, that DeMeco Ryans defense is the reason that they won. And we'll see if that's something that they can replicate against Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars this coming Sunday.